Hello there, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Yes. So, just so everybody is aware, even though at the end of last stream, I did say that I would be swapping over Stanley Purple. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call now. Well, that's really awkward timing. Give me one sec. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Looks a bit of awkward timing, but sometimes that happens. All right. So anyway, like I was saying, um, so unlike, or so kind of contradictory to what I said at the end of last stream. Um, I'm not gonna be recording the Stanley Parable parts. I'm just gonna get them all on stream. Now I'm predicting today's stream will be a little bit shorter. So we'll see. I figure it's a good time to just kind of get it. Looks like I kind of feel like a shorter stream today, especially since we went for a little bit longer last one. And this should fit pretty perfectly within the realms of what I need to do, right? So let's go ahead and start this up. On screen? On screen. There we go. Okay, so there we go. It's going to be nice. It is going to be very, very nice. Oh, what's this? Oh, yes, that's right. We got to make the subtitle for the Stanley Parable 4, because each time we start the game up now, we will have a new subtitle. So what do we want this one to be then? Crocodile octopus. That does sound pretty silly. The ghoulish hole punch. The evil challenge. Evil choice? The ghoulish choice. The last ever choice. I think that suits it perfectly because we're going to have more sequels. We will have the Stanley Parable 5, right? Well, actually, maybe I won't because I don't know if I'll touch the game ever again once today is done. Because now I am going to try for that 10-year long achievement where I don't play the game for 10 whole years. Now that will be something, I will say, since I did actually check. I don't have the 5-year achievement for the original Stanley Parable yet. But I'm a few months off. I think I can get that in September. So that should be really nice. Excuse me, 10 years though. Think about that, right? Like, if I don't play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe ever again after today, I will not be able to play it again and get that achievement until 2032. Like, Jesus. That's absolutely crazy. So we might indeed call this one the last of our choice. Look, we even have a new Stanley. All right, perfect. I wonder how many of these menu screens are gonna have.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number
We'll let it go through this one more time, just because, like I said, it might be the last time.
Room 427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he, though?
And then one day, something
The answer is
very
yes.
peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
The Stanley Parable
Something he
4,
would never
the
quite
last
forget.
ever choice.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
All right, let's do it.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. It's bucket time.
All right, nice. So you gotta go back into the new content room, I think. Oh, yep. Return to Stanley Parable 2 Expo Hall. Yeah, so since we're now in Stanley Parable 4, I guess we do need to return to the Expo Hall. I don't know if this will take us directly to the Expo Hall or not. It might. It might. Ah, just says new content. Okay, I was gonna say, what does that say? And then it's like, oh, yeah, it's new content, but backwards. Hey, narrator, have anything witty to say?
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
But it definitely isn't the first time ever, though, narrator. We've been through this.
Isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yes, narrator.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down
technically, this was turned into a franchise.
Parable 2 is going to be.
Since we're already playing Stanley Parable 4.
Some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
See, I still don't really get the bus. Like, I get that it's the new content bus. Is it, like, ferrying people in here? Or is this, like, a joke? This might just be a joke because of maybe a company did that at E3 once? I'm not too sure. It could just very well be one pretty baller joke.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Yeah, I wonder if this is actually going to still say gym. So I know a couple things I need to do. But I just want to see if it still says gym. It probably does.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Is it gonna say Jim?
Jim.
Yep.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name
Fuck,
that is.
that's weird.
Here, let's have you role-play.
Like I'm holding back, but
to
I'm stuck.
really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Interesting.
Okay,
It's only on
here
that
we go.
wall.
Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are.
That's
and
weird.
Become a person named Jim.
I almost feel like I
want
can break
you
the
to
game
imagine
somehow.
yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
So that's weird. It's almost like at this spot right
Are
here,
you really, truly Jim right now?
there's like a little piece just kind of sticking out that's getting you stuck.
Step forward and press the button.
Okay, fine, we'll push the button. Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you.
Oh, I was gonna mash the button.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal value. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Alright, that was a lot of Jims. I wouldn't. No, I didn't reset my jump counter, did it? No, because I remember from when we went to the jump circle yesterday. Yes.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this.
That's Jim. Why is this game actually so good? Yeah, like, it is kind of funny how much I've been enjoying the Ultra Deluxe Edition. Now, the other thing I remember is that they said the computer person thing said that they fixed the achievement, the broken achievement thing. Hey, Cooney, welcome back to stream. How you doing today, friendo? Hello, Jim. That's right, I'm role-playing as Jim today. I am Jim now. At least for the time being, right?
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yes.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it,
boy.
the achievement will
Well,
be
that's,
given to you. It's as simple as that.
A little bit funky. So if I stand here and then hold up and left, then that happens. Okay, that's a little bit weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, now supposedly this achievement should work now, right? Supposedly. It did! And I got it. Test achievement, please ignore.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait.
What?
What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
You know, that is something I find really interesting, actually. Is, like, now we have this other entity that's in that computer, and that we talk to, like, every time we start the game up now. Well, not anymore, but used to. You know, like, it's kind of weird. Like, I wonder if they'll ever expand on that, because, like, that's just really strange. And it fixes the achievement, the narrator doesn't know about it. I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of weird, a little bit creepy.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
So this one I'm gonna say Megan actually showed me, because I was watching Megan play, right? I was watching Megan play a bit of this game. And she did something I didn't do at the Infinity Hole, which I thought was pretty funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you guys too, because, yeah, why not, right? I figure you guys deserve it. You guys have earned it, right? For sticking around and watching the streams.
Here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Now, as we know, the hole isn't infinite. Spoilers. It's not, right? But so I'm gonna let it fall first, all the way, and then you guys will see what I mean, right?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, Since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
See, now I'm just gonna refuse.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I like how tiny that hole's become. Well, the entrance to the hole, I should say.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is.
Yeah, I can't even really see it anymore.
Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good
See,
for
there we
you.
go.
You found the bottom of the hole. You found
Hole.
out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
I am.
What normal
I do
person
like falling.
actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Narrator.
Look,
Meeting
things
at
got a
2
little
p.m.
different.
Oh, I didn't even see
We
that
both
before.
said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Yes, and we go back up.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Mostly infinite hole. And then we just... boop,
Oh,
up back in.
You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
I do.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Yeah, you know what? I said so. Hey, River. Welcome back to stream. How you doing today? River says hi. And I have to say, this predicament is wholly on you. Love it.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
I haven't yet. Wee.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
See, I like how now he's interested,
Well, there
right?
it is. The shame of my
the
lie
fuck?
has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not...
See, I knew that
infinite,
happened,
it's
because I saw
barely
Megan do
even a
this.
hole at this point.
But I forgot it happened that
More of a
quickly.
concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Hello, River says, I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm doing pretty good. Doing quite well.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Yeah, I guess I'm good. Oh.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose
Nope,
there's
not
one
working.
thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Oh,
You couldn't
narrator,
bear to be
no.
away from the hole, and
Narrator.
now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Narrator.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Narrator, no, come back. Well, I guess this is our life now. It's waiting in the hole. Hearing weird sounds. Kind of sounds like sounds from Subnautica. See, and we descend. See, when Megan showed me this, I was like, whoa, holy shit, you can do this? This happens? This is so good too, right? Like, just how dramatic it is as you slowly descend. F to change your perspective. Oh, and there's the bucket. And we get to see Stanley as well. Although his ears look a little messed up. Stanley has kind of fucked up ears. And G to change your perception. See, so good, right? Yeah, this one's a little bit weird. Jamming out? Yeah, we jamming. Not so much to this song. Can't really jam to this one. Can you jam to this one, though? Maybe. You could make a music video out of this, you're right. You know what? Maybe that'll be a future plan. You know, let's change our reality. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Puppies! I love the puppy reality. Puppy reality is clearly the best. Oh, thank you very much there, Gontro, for the raid. How you doing today, my friendo? What were you playing today? Hold on. We're gonna stay in the puppy dimension for a moment while I give our boy Gontro a shout out. So I believe it goes like this, right? There we go. Playing Moonlighter. Ah, okay. I don't know what Moonlighter is. Playing some Moonlighters. What is Moonlighter, my friendo? I'd love to hear all about it. And welcome to all the raiders, by the way. Hopefully everybody's been having a good time. And I can change myself, too. I want to change my reality some more. Oh. So far, Puppy Reality is my favorite. This reality seems okay. I now it's looping. What about change yourself? Oh wait, no, we're back to Puppy Reality, that's fine. See, I feel like this is a reference to something, but I don't know what. Upside down Stanley. Weird kind of Coraline-ish Stanley. A muscular Hulk Hogan kind of Stanley. That's a Stanley up. See, that looks very familiar, but I don't know what that could be a reference to. That looks like some kind of like Tumblr comic. Wow, it just looks depressing. That looks scary, dude.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Oh,
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
I do love how Stanley could, in theory, just like climb out of the hole, but because he's a video game character, he just can't. Like, that's literally his reality. Hey Mario, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, friendo? See, Darguncher says, how's your stream going? It's going well, thank you. Just mostly doing some cleanup on some stuff I didn't do. During the last stream, I played Stanley Parable. So probably gonna be a bit of a shorter one, but it should still be very fun. It's a roguelike where you spelunk into dungeons and you're gonna shop. That sounds really good, actually. I like that. Roguelike or roguelite. Yeah, you may as well just use them interchangeably at this point, right? Unsure, but one of those. I think most people just use them very much interchangeably. But I'm going to get me something to eat, so you have a good one. No, you think? Thank you very much for the raid, my dude. Hopefully you have some good food, and I shall catch you later, Dagantro. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay, let's see what he says about the bucket. Like, let's break the reality of the bucket. Since I do have a bucket already.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. I didn't get a second bucket. Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Okay, I didn't know about that.
Stanley!
Oh, dude!
Oh, thank God. I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Well, damn, dude. Okay, that I didn't expect. That spooked me a smidge. Okay then. Well, damn. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this next thing would have been affected by the bucket or not, but hopefully not. Because you guys may remember this one thing that I wasn't able to do because I didn't know what to do. Right? And that is up this way. If we go to the settings world champion, right? So here you have the settings world champion door. I could not get in here. And if you remember the stream, I found this door, right? I literally went, I don't know what to do. I'll just come back later and we'll figure it out then, right? But literally right after that stream, so literally the day after that stream, literally right after that stream, not even a day, like it was immediately after the stream. Now you guys aren't gonna see this, but I opened up my achievements, right? Because I was curious to see what achievements they had in the game still. I did give it a skim before I started the game initially, but it was just a skim, right? Nothing really that special or important, just a skim. But I looked through it after that stream and I saw Settings World Champion. I was like, oh, okay, so now we kind of know how to get it. And it set all settings in the set all settings sliders in the menu to all available numbers. Now you might be wondering, what does that mean? Right? What could that possibly mean? That literally means what you think it means. You go here into the settings and you go through each and every number until they've all been on the screen at least once. Now, we're going to be here for a little bit because there's a lot of these, right? So I figured it gives us all a good time to talk, right? Because for those that don't know, I have a poll up for the Humble Choice games for April. And you know, it should be pretty fun, right? And I highly encourage anybody go to Discord or go over to Twitter to cast your vote. Have some pretty good games this month, if I do say so myself. Did I go to 0 on the first one? I don't know. On to like most sensitivity, I don't know if I did. Might have just went to 1. And I'm looking forward to all of them. I really can't wait to see which one wins. I don't know if these count, but we're going to go through every language as well. We'll flick these all on and off. Subtitle size, go through all of them. Go through every single one of these because why not? Well, I need to, I have no choice. But yeah, I think it's going to be a fun poll. I really can't wait to see which one wins. I'm looking forward to each and every one of them, so I don't really care personally. I'm kind of okay if any of them win. And like I've said before, whichever one doesn't win, like even the ones that don't win will probably be played eventually. That'll just happen a bit more later on down the line, right? Oh wait, I don't need to bring it slowly back up. I can just take it back up like this. I can just do it one a little bit faster. Need to do this as well, I believe. Take this one all the way up to 100. Yeah. So I don't know. It should be pretty interesting. I have a lot of plans. I actually decided to go onto a website where you can have a virtual whiteboard and put all of my ideas and plans and games I want to play, etc., etc. I just had to remember them all because I have a lot of ideas. It's just a matter of getting to all of them, right? And yes, the sliders also include these, by the way. So not the most thrilling or exciting gameplay, but necessary to see all content, right? And even then, I don't know if this is bugged. It might also be bugged and not pop right away. I'm not entirely sure how the achievement for this one works.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Man, I wish I had the voice of that narrator, dude. He's honestly like so good. What's his name? Kevin Brading, I think it's Kevin Brading. Dude's an absolute legend.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man.
The narrator really is great. Yeah, no, he's honestly just so good, man. And a mood, yeah. Like I don't know, man. I wish I had a kind of voice like him, to be honest. Not that I have a problem with my voice. People say my voice is good, and enough people have said it to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, right? Like, why not? But I don't know. There's just something so nice about a calming, like, kind of British accent and tone that he has, right? Like, it's so nice. But I've always liked British accents. I always thought British accents were really nice. I know there's a lot of different British accents, but I always thought they were really good. I can't think of one that I don't actually like, to be honest with you. I guess I could just hold it. I thought it like started skipping numbers. That's what it was doing with Megan, but maybe she's playing on controller. I'm not too sure. So we'll go through all of these just in case. Yeah, I thought it hertz. Is mine a 60 hertz? Because I think I've had it on this one the whole time. But now I'm starting to wonder. Do I have a 60 hertz monitor? I might. I don't think it matters technically. Fuck. How can I tell again? I can go into like one of the settings and tell. We'll say it's 60 hertz. We'll just do that, I guess. It's probably good. Just apply everything, I guess. Now controls. Ah, we got it. Achievement unlocked. Settings world champion. We did it, friends. So now the store won't open until I go down here. Oh wait, I also have that translate thing still on. There you go, turn that off. And now.
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
See, so now I need to play the game until I get to the Stanley Parable 2 section again, technically. And then I can check the bumpscosity, because I assume that'll actually be in here. Oh no, it's here right now. So what the hell is bumpscosity? I can put up to 1,000? What does bumpscosity do? Oh, I think we keep it at 1,000, right? Like, Settings World Champion, that is me, that is I. Congratulations, Settings World Champion. You are the champion of setting all the sliders to all the possible numbers. Please enjoy this room. This is your room. It was made just for you. They will never set the setting sliders to every possible setting. That's actually really funny. I really like that. Great job, you did it. Thank you very much, game. Thank you very much, game. That's my room. So yeah, I'm not really too sure what to do now, to be honest. I think that was really all I planned to do. But I mean, we'll wander around, we'll do some more stuff, I suppose. I'll keep playing for a little bit longer. Looks like this is gonna be a shorter stream. I honestly thought this would take a little bit longer to get through, I'm not gonna lie. So I will just kind of roam around a smidgen. I don't know, is there like something else I can play for a little bit? now I'm starting to like, see, now this is where like, this is the part where I become a little like, oh, whoops. I didn't expect it to go by so quickly. I expected it to take at least an hour to get through all this, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't quite expect it to go that fast. So kind of a whoopsie. Kind of a whoopsie. Okay, well, we might need to do a sudden adjustment of what game we're playing for at least a little while, right? Maybe play something else for like half an hour. Well, we'll finish this ending first off. Yeah, we'll finish this ending at the very least. And then maybe I'll find something else to do for like half an hour to an hour. Probably just half an hour. Because I don't really feel like a 40-minute long stream is really going to be that nice, right? I mean, I know it doesn't necessarily matter, but I like my streams to be at least an hour.
Ready to move on now?
New mug.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes,
I
I know
do.
it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, it's still kind of lackluster.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
I do like how the epilogue is just sticking out the door, by the way.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
All the gym buttons.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags.
And the jump circle is in the hole. Oh.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Tastefully, of course.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
But wait a minute, we're just playing the Stanley Parable 4. That doesn't seem right. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back. I don't think I'm gonna call it here yet. But like I said, I actually thought I would have much more to do. So I am a little bit flabbergasted, if I'm being honest. I'm like, wait a minute. This seems too short. But I don't know what else. I mean, I can't do anything else in the game. But I don't know if I want to fire anything. I don't know if I have anything else I'd want to fire up for like half an hour. Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna be right back. I'll just let this go through the main menu. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so I don't know. So I've given it some thought, but I still don't know what I want to do. Let me just go through Steam really quick. What do we have? Do I have anything I can throw on for, like I said, maybe like half an hour? I don't know, guys. This might actually just be it. This might be one of my shortest streams I've ever had. Can you imagine that, right? I'm trying to think of my actual shortest stream that I've had. And I'm not too sure. I think I have had a stream shorter than this, because I think I've had a stream that's been like half an hour, but that's when I was sick, right? That's when I was feeling sick. Admittedly, my stomach is feeling a little weird today, which is kind of why I wanted today's stream to be a bit shorter anyway. I feel good, but like just every now and then you feel this like slight weird rumbling in your stomach, right? So yeah, I don't know. I think maybe as anticlimactic as it is, I might actually just call the stream there. Way shorter than I would normally like, but I'll make up for it by having, a stream tomorrow too, right? Because I do plan on doing some Ratchet tomorrow along with Megan, which should be very nice, very, very fun. And followed by hopefully a ton of videos on the YouTube channel. So once again, feel free to go here if you haven't already, because there will be a lot more YouTube channel exclusive stuff. Matter of fact, I saw a game on sale today on Steam that I looked at and I was like, damn, that's a game I want to play, but it probably wouldn't work as a stream game. And then I looked to see how many people were currently streaming it, and there's like no one. And I'm like, well, that's probably because the game's incredibly long and not really much happens, but it's a really good game. It's Monster Rancher, if you guys weren't sure what it was. I've talked about Monster Rancher on the stream before. And it's one of those games that I really, really want to play one day. And I didn't realize it was on Steam. They did like a little updated version on Steam. So I'll probably play that somewhat soon. But that'll probably be a YouTube exclusive. Because like I said, visually the game isn't incredibly interesting with a lot of things to do. It's very fun, but it's also very basic. So at least on YouTube, I can just kind of skip a lot of the more tedious things. Whereas on stream, you guys would have to put up with it and watch everything, right? And I think that game's like 16 hours long, just like as the base. So it'd be a long time. It'd be a lot. And you guys know how I play, so you may as well double that length, right? If it's a stream game. All right. So unfortunately, I guess I'll probably call it there. Yeah, I don't know. I really can't think of any other game to do for like half an hour. So sorry for the shorter stream today. I do apologize for that. Like I was saying, I was expecting this to be at least like an hour. And like an hour and a half of stuff that I could do, but there isn't really much more for me to do, so. And I don't know if I'd feel too up for doing Hades at the moment, like I say, just because of how my stomach is feeling. So yeah, I guess I'll call it there for today. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the short stream. But for now, I suppose it is indeed time that we cue the outro. Man, I feel bad. I know you guys aren't gonna care, because normally I either go overtime or I go exactly. I never really go under. So I know you guys don't mind, but I still feel a little bit like I could have done a little bit more. I just miscalculated this one. Okay, anyway, thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. But for now, it is time we cue the outro. All right, here I go. I'll catch you guys later.